and we need to fine-tune them so that, you know, they turn into the final product of that fine-cut diamond. But I don't think we're there yet. We need to start investing in coaching as well, so that when we get to the multi-sport tournament, talking about the African Games, talking about the Olympics, talking about the Commonwealth Games, the World Championships, going to those events, we then need to show the fact that, look, we've got this talent and we're able to hopefully, you know, finish in the top 3.
Yes, finish in the top 3, even become #1. That's the targets. Let's move away from that, take you to cricket. Nigeria's senior women's cricket team, the female Yellow Greens, they face Zimbabwe today, Wednesday, in the final Group A game of the ICC Women's T20 World Cup, the qualifiers on the African scene. Now, Nigeria sits second on the log by net run, and they must have to avoid a defeat today to secure a place in the semi-finals. The team opened their campaign with a 96-run win over Sierra Leone, but lost 8 wickets to host Namibia. Zimbabwe, boasting experienced international players, topped the group, and they are favourite to progress for the competition. Namibia, they would have to play Sierra Leone earlier in the day. The top 2 teams from each group advanced to the semi-final, with the eventual finalists booking Africa's slots to the global qualifiers. Quickly, we need to know what is happening at the moment with the female Yellow Greens, and no other than the Public Relations Officer of the Nigerian Cricket Federation, Musa Ehizoje, joining us via Zoom right now. Thank you so much, Musa, for joining us on the show. You're welcome to In the Game.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here.
Great to have you. I can see the gallery just behind you, and I'm hoping that these girls understand that they need that ticket. This is a make or mar game, Musa, for the female Yellow Greens. And how is the team at this time taking the pressure? Because I know it's a big pressure to face Zimbabwe, especially given the fact that those Zimbabweans, they're an experienced side and they're top rank in African women's cricket.
Yes, it's a big task because of the fact that Zimbabwe is a full member nation and they have been the giants in Africa for some time alongside South Africa. But what is good about the female Yellow Greens is that usually in all tournaments they have proven to improve and also show that they can compete wherever they go. And it has been very evident since the African Games in Ghana, where they defeated teams that are ranked higher than them. Today, like you said, it's a make or break game, especially with Namibia winning in the morning. And if there's anything that is very possible and we're optimistic about, is that the fact that the female Yellow Greens can actually go ahead and create an upset against Zimbabwe. Sometimes we know the experience is on the side of Zimbabwe, but again, the form of the day and the best players on the day can determine the result. Like what happened against Namibia, Nigeria, and Namibia, it was just fine details and very fine details that were able to give Namibia that edge. So today we are hoping and optimistic that with the right tactics and approach in place, we can actually cause an upset against Zimbabwe.
All right, great. I mean, Nigeria has shown flashes of brilliance, you know, especially in the big win over Sierra Leone, but consistency remains a concern. What are the key areas the team is focusing on to avoid mistakes and to get it right against Zimbabwe?
Well, like I said, they were fine details, just very, very little margins, where Nigeria may have fallen short against Namibia, and it has to do with sometimes game management and approach. And I can assure you the bench of Nigeria in terms of the coaching crew are very experienced. We have a strong coach. We also have very talented coaches and experienced coaches at the bench. I'm sure they would have looked at the game and they would know exactly how to approach it, especially from batting to bowling, because at every point in the game of cricket, you must apply yourself to manage pressure and manage the game. Against Namibia, we didn't bat well, not because they couldn't bat well, but like I said, 1 or 2 errors at some point. Against Zimbabwe, I'm sure they've noticed that they're going to correct it, and hopefully they can give a decent account of themselves. And when they come in, because they've chosen to bat first now, whatever score they put on the board, they will need to come out in the innings to defend it and give themselves a chance. to qualify for the semi-finals.
Okay, that's what we're looking ahead of, that qualification to the semi-final. Nigeria needs to be part of the two teams that will make it out of this qualifiers. Thank you so much, who is the Public Relations Officer of the Nigerian Cricket Federation, Musa Ehizoje, for joining us on the show today. And we wish the girls all the best against Zimbabwe. Thank you so much.